guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to part 2 of my must-have series. So I did want to do foundations for part 2 of my series. I just want to give you a little bit of a rundown of what kind of foundation I prefer. So I do like medium to full coverage. I do not have any sheer coverage foundations to share with you guys today because personally I just feel like if you're gonna wear a sheer foundation, then why not just wear like a BB cream or just spot conceal? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if I want to put on foundation, I'm going to go all out. You know what I'm saying? So I do have some medium coverage though. I also do have my full coverage like I mentioned. And I do have quite a few foundations to talk about today. These are all foundations that I absolutely love. I've tried, I've had for a while. They're just phenomenal. And I really truly think you guys will enjoy them too. So we're going to jump into the video. Please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you guys are enjoying this must-have series. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, if you guys would like to see all the foundations that I think are worth your coins, then just keep on watching. Alright you guys, so let's get started because I have a lot of foundations to talk about. So I do first want to talk about a foundation that I have been loving, you guys. It's also the foundation that I'm wearing on my face today, which by the way, I did film how I created this look right here. Well, it's not really a look because I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, but I did just film how I achieve a full coverage foundation routine. So that is coming soon. If it's up already, I will link it down below. But that is the Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Foundation. This is what the foundation looks like right here, you guys. This is such a bomb foundation and it is $12. Okay, so the coverage is amazing, the blendability is amazing, the color range amazing, and girl, it's $12. Like what? This blows a lot of my high-end foundations out of the water, to be honest. I cannot believe how affordable this foundation is, and it has such good coverage. It honestly makes me think like, damn, like we spend so much money on foundation for like full coverage, and girl, there's brands out there making $12 foundations that are just as much coverage, if not even better. So I really do love this foundation, you guys. If you have not tried it yet, you definitely should pick it up. And of course, like I said, the brand is Beauty Creations. So down below in the description box, I'm going to leave each foundation name and the link to their websites, just so that way it's a little bit easier for you guys to get your hands on each foundation and you guys won't have to go searching. It'll just be easier that way. So I really do love this. And just for color reference, in case you guys are around my skin tone, I do use shade 3.5 and 4.0. Now the difference between 3.5 and 4.0, 3.5 is more on the neutral side, which most of the time I prefer, but with this specific foundation, the 3.5 is just a little bit too neutral for me. I did want a little bit of warmth in my foundation, and so that's why I put a little tiny bit of 4.0. So I do have these two mixed together today on my face, and honestly, the coverage is insane. I do have a couple breakouts, but girl, can you tell? No, you cannot, because this foundation is bomb. Another foundation I want to talk about is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. I feel like you guys knew that this was coming. I love this foundation. You guys have seen me use it a million times, and every single person that has tried this so far is like, girl, that foundation is amazing. Like, you really did recommend a great foundation. This foundation is really cool. It's super full coverage, and as you guys can see, it does have a pump. However, it is super freaking cool because it actually also comes with a doe foot applicator, which I'm going to show you guys right now. Look at this, you guys. How cool is that? So I don't even use the pump, to be honest. I literally just take the doe foot applicator out, apply it to my face that way, and I use it like that. So the actual reason why it actually has a pump and a doe foot applicator is because this foundation is actually meant to be your concealer and foundation in one. So I think that is super cool. Do I ever use it that way? No, I don't, because I do like my concealer to be lighter than my foundation. And of course, just in case you guys are around my skin tone, I do have the shade MG5, which looks like this, and then I also have the shade MN5. So the only difference, the MG5 obviously stands for medium golden and the MN stands for medium neutral. So like I said, I do like a neutral undertone, but I like a little bit of warmth in my foundation, which costs me a lot of money, okay, because that means I always have to get 2 different shades in a foundation. But yeah, I love this stuff. It's amazing. I love this so much, and the beauty creations, you guys, that I have backups in my collection, because girl, you never know when you're gonna need a backup, you know what I'm saying? So I love this foundation. It's truly amazing. All right, you guys, let's take a step back and let's talk about a drugstore foundation. So this right here is the Makeup Revolution foundation stick. This is what it looks like right here, you guys. This is so affordable and is such an amazing foundation. It is a stick foundation, so if you guys don't like stick foundations, I guess you guys can just skip on this one. But I truly do recommend, even if you don't like stick foundations, you go out and you try this, especially because it's so affordable. And I use mine in the shade F5. This foundation has beautiful coverage, you guys. It's definitely medium to buildable coverage, but it is so beautiful. It literally makes your skin look airbrushed, and this is drugstore. Like, the first time that I used this foundation stick, I was blown away, you guys. I made every single person that I work with buy it. I was like, you guys need to try that foundation. It's super affordable. It's amazing. Go buy it. It is so good, you guys. And another thing that I noticed about this foundation is, even though it's drugstore, you guys, it lasts all day for me. And I know that I say that all my foundations pretty much last on my skin because I have like normal to dry skin, so everything pretty much looks the same by the end of the night. But this is a really long lasting foundation, and I mean, guys, it's Makeup Revolution, so it's super affordable. So I love that stick foundation. So sticking with stick foundations, I also love the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick foundation. I feel like I don't see a lot of people talk about this anymore, but it is truly an amazing foundation, you guys. Anytime I know that I'm going to be going out, like special occasions, anywhere where they're going to be taking flash photography, I'm usually wearing this foundation. It is an HD foundation. It's going to look great on camera. It's going to look fantastic in photos. It is just absolutely beautiful, and I've had this in my collection for years. Hold up, that sounded so wrong. I didn't have this one in my collection for years. What I'm saying is, I've been using it for years. You can be like, girl, I think it's time to throw that out. No, but this one is a repurchase. As you guys can see, she is very loved. She's like all dirty and disgusting. I should have wiped that before I showed you guys, but hey, that's me showing you that I actually do love it and use it. The next foundation I want to talk about is the Bite Beauty Change Maker Micellar Foundation. This is also a newer foundation to me. I've only been using this a couple of months at this point. This is a newer foundation, especially because, if you guys don't know, Bite Beauty like completely revamped their entire brand. They went completely cruelty-free, vegan, all that good stuff. And they launched this foundation. It is so beautiful, you guys. Actually, to be honest, you can get sheer coverage out of this, which is one light layer. So if you guys like more sheer coverage, you're gonna definitely like this. But it is buildable, and you guys, for my normal to dry skin, it makes my skin look so healthy, so radiant, so smooth. Like, I really do love this foundation. It is so beautiful, and it's honestly amazing. If you guys like Bite Beauty, definitely check out this foundation. And I do have 2 shades in this as well. I do have the shade L30 and the shade M55. So M55 is a little bit warmer, and the L30 is more on the neutral side. Okay, so the next foundation that I think is a must-have is one that I've been using for years, you guys. And the funny thing is, every single time, well, not right now because obviously we have to wear masks outside, so I'm not really wearing makeup at work, but every single time I used to wear this foundation to work or just outside to go somewhere, someone would ask me what foundation I'm wearing on my skin. So I already knew every time I wore this foundation, somebody was going to ask me, girl, what are you wearing? And it's actually the NARS Sheer Glow foundation. This is what it looks like right here. I've featured this foundation on my channel many times. It is so beautiful, and the consistency of this is really, really nice. On those days where I just want my skin to look like skin, I just want it to look healthy, glowy, dewy, I go in with this foundation. It's very lightweight. It's literally weightless, you guys. It's amazing. And the thing that I love about this is it's buildable. So if you guys like sheer coverage, you can put on just that one layer of foundation. If you want medium coverage, you can add on just a little bit more wherever you feel like you need that extra coverage. But it's amazing, you guys, truly. The only thing that I don't like about this foundation is the fact that it does not come with the pump. So when you purchase this foundation, it comes with like a screw-on cap, so you would have to unscrew it and just pour the foundation onto your hand and use it that way. The pump does come separate, so it is a little bit more on the pricier side. You guys already know if you bought from NARS before. They're definitely a high-end brand, so to have to pay for the foundation and the pump, I don't love that. It's been like that for years. I really wish that NARS would just sell it with the pump. Even if it's going to cost us a little bit more to buy with the pump, I personally prefer to just buy everything in one shot and have a pump on my foundation. But other than that, I just wanted to mention that to you guys. Alright, you guys, the next foundation I have here, I feel like is going to be no surprise to you guys. I've used this. Actually, fun fact, when I got my hands on this foundation and I used it for the first time, I could not put it down. It was in every single video, every single Instagram post. I was like, all right. To the point where I was like, okay, girl, we need to find another foundation because you're using that one way too much. And this is the Tarte Found Sealer Multitasking Foundation. This is what it looks like right here. This is actually the only foundation that I'm showing you guys today that actually has an SPF in it. All the other ones do not contain SPF, I think. Yes, I'm almost 100% sure. All the other ones do not have SPF, but this one does. So last summer, you guys, this was my go-to. It had my SPF in there. It had amazing coverage, buildable, beautiful, you guys. Such a nice foundation. I mean, honestly, this is my second bottle, and you guys can already see that this one is already half empty. So this is another foundation that I have two different shades in, and honestly, I do not actually mix these two. One is just a lighter shade for when it's colder outside and I start to lose my color, and then I have my summer shades. So this one right here is my summer shade, and it's in the shade medium neutral, and then during the winter I was wearing light medium neutrals, just like one shade down from the medium neutral, just because obviously I lose color, and girl, we get extra pasty over here. So I love that foundation, you guys. It's super weightless on the skin. It's really beautiful, and it's Tarte. So if you guys are looking for a more like cruelty-free brand, a brand that's free of a lot of harsh ingredients, then that's definitely the foundation for you. Okay, so the next foundation is another drugstore foundation. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Foundation. So they do have their original Photo Focus foundation, but this one is the dewy version. I definitely prefer this one over the original. It's amazing, you guys. I will say, if you have oily skin, you definitely want to prep your skin with a mattifying primer. This makes you super dewy. If you are not into that dewy look, you're going to hate this. But for someone like me who has normal to dry skin, honey, I like all the dew in the world. As you guys can see, I really like that beautiful, glowy, healthy skin kind of look. And this truly gives me that. And the coverage is amazing on here. You could definitely build this up to full coverage. And it's Wet n Wild. So we all know Wet n Wild is super affordable. I really do love this. The only thing I do not like about this foundation is the applicator. It's just like the original one where it has like that paddle applicator. I don't understand why they did that, but whatever. I look past it because I love the foundation a ton. And also what's super weird is if you guys have the original one to this foundation, then you know the original one smells like paint. This one doesn't have that harsh smell. I'm not sure why, or if they changed an ingredient or didn't add an ingredient in this one that's in the original. But it doesn't have that horrible scent. So just want to let you guys know that as well. Alright, you guys, so we're almost done. I just have two more foundations to share with you. So these two are pretty newer to my collection, so I left them for last. So the first one is the ULTA Beauty Say What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. So this foundation, honestly, Lovely Sassy here on YouTube. I will actually leave her YouTube down below so you guys can check her out. I had been seeing her use this all the time, like, and I feel like that's what's amazing about her. Like, when she loves something, she uses it so consistently that it actually sticks to your brain. Like, you're like, oh my god, like, I've been seeing her use that all the time, like, now I need to buy it. So I really do love that about her. She really does stick to products that she knows works, that she knows that she loves. And this was something that I was seeing all the time in her YouTube videos, on her Instagram videos, even on her Instagram stories. She was raving about this foundation, and every single time she applied it to her skin, I was just like, wow, that foundation looks beautiful. So another thing that actually intrigued me about this foundation is it says it's a soft matte hydrating foundation. You know, like, the fact that they put those two words together really blew my mind. So I was like, I definitely need to try that. And guys, it is so beautiful. It is such a nice foundation. It is weightless like it claims. It is hydrating just like it claims, and it's not over dewy. I wouldn't say it's a matte finish. It's kind of like a natural kind of satin finish. It's really, really beautiful. The coverage, like I said, is bomb, and I use mine in the shade Fair Lady. This one is T3N, and it's just beautiful. It also comes with a pump, which is amazing, and ULTA Beauty is actually a Black-owned brand, which is also amazing. So I highly recommend you guys check them out. Not only is their foundation amazing, they have like a whole line of cosmetics, so definitely check them out if you guys want to support a Black-owned business brand. They're phenomenal. Alright guys, we're finally at the last foundation. I'm so sorry that I spoke about so many many foundations today, you guys, but I truly do love like doing my base makeup. Like that's what I enjoy the most besides doing my eyes. But doing my base, I really do love it. I feel like a lot of people, once they do their eyes, they're just like, all right, I just want to slap anything on my face and keep it moving. Yeah, no girl, I really enjoy doing my face. So anyways, that was, you know, a little rant right there. So the last foundation I want to show you guys is from Huda Beauty. This is another foundation that I bought a while ago. I just tried it recently in a video. I absolutely loved it. You guys see me try it for the first time in my, I believe it was my full face of new high-end makeup. Amazing. The coverage is beautiful. It's just bomb. This is what the foundation looks like right here, and currently I'm using the shade Custard, which is perfect for my skin. It's not too warm and it's not too cool. It's just phenomenal. And this is called her Faux Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation, and that's exactly what it feels like, you guys. This is one of those foundations, just like the Beauty Creations one, that it's more of a thicker consistency. So it's one of those that when you pump it on the back of your hand and you kind of like lift your hand up like this, it's not going to drip down. It's going to stay exactly wherever you applied that foundation, which I don't mind when it comes to full coverage, because with foundations like that, I end up going in with a brush anyway. So I did quickly want to mention this one to you, and I feel like I have a little bit of everything. Obviously, I have so many more foundations, but if I had to choose, these are the ones that stand out the most, the ones that I know I can depend on, and the ones that I know that when I put them on my skin, they're gonna look absolutely beautiful. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys are enjoying this must-have series. I really hope that you guys found this video useful, found it helpful, was able to find a new foundation that you want to try. Let me know down below if you guys have tried any of these, or if you're planning on picking up any of these, because I would love to know. Don't forget to leave a comment down below what you guys want to see for my next part of this series. So far we've done colorful eyeshadow palettes, and today we did foundation. So let me know what you guys want to see next. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really truly appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!